Okay, we're at 1613 Cherry Blossom Drive in Independence, Kentucky, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Going in through the clean out, which is underneath the front window. We're going to go out towards the street and then see if we can go back towards the house. Sometimes that doesn't work only because when it drops off, it might be coming out of the house. But this is the main access point. It does look like it is a two-way clean out. So we're going to go first out towards the street here. And we'll get all that main line taken care of. Oh, looks like we're just staring at the ground here. There we go. So we'll make sure that we get that first couple feet there. It says, I'm actually going to zero this out so we get a little better representation of where we are. This actually drops in and then makes a turn almost immediately. Okay, so we are right inside the clean out again. So I'm going to zero this out so that we show 0 feet, and that will give us a better representation of how long this line is. So this should be PVC all the way out. It may change when it gets out towards the municipality's property. It may switch over to a green and SDR type of pipe. It's still PVC. It's a different grade, and there we go. So it's about 18, 19 feet out. I think the house was built in 21, so this should all be great looking pipe. We may have already dropped into the main here, maybe on the short side. So I'm going to actually go out here and check this with a locate and see. But I think if I go far enough down here into the main, you'll be able to see another connection coming in. But yeah, I believe I am in the main already. So good news is it doesn't give much. There's not a whole lot of pipe to be serviced if there is ever an issue. So I'm going to stop here just to get a locate and verify where we are. Okay, so that is it. I am in the main. I'm actually underneath the neighbor's driveway here, so it's pretty good news for the homeowner. You only have about 20 feet of pipe to maintenance, and I'm sure it drops a great deal. So which is what you want. You want pretty good drop in the pipe that just lets the water run out faster. So the minimum pitch is only about 1/8 of an inch per foot, and this is well above that. It would have to be to get down to this main in such a short distance. So pretty good scenario. And there we are. We just got back into, there was where it went into the main, and so now we are back in. So about 26 feet of pipe is all that belongs to the homeowner. And the line looked perfect. Just a pretty straight line out and down into the main. Can't ask for much better than that. So the next one, we're going to see if we can go back in towards the house. Sometimes if it drops off a bunch when it exits the house, sometimes it's hard to go uphill. But we're going to see what we can do here. Oh, I'm already turned around on myself here. I'm going to try to get something here and see if we can force this up a little bit better. Looks like it's about as far as it's going to get. It seems like it's climbing and turning right when you get into the house. But yeah, every bit of pipe that was inspected, I mean, it looks perfect, which it should for a house this new. But the way this drops off outside, I was only able to get inside, as you can see, about 3-4 feet inside the house. Well, not really much I can do about that other than back up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to see if I can come up with a little something to see if it'll fit in there, which might help me get a little bit more force behind the camera push, but I don't think I'm going to get much further, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it before I end the inspection. Okay, well, I was trying to get a little a piece of PVC down on this edge to see if I could get a little bit more force behind it to get back into the house, but I was unable to fit down far enough to get it to make the turn. So that is the end of the inspection at 1613 Cherry Blossom Drive in Independence, Kentucky.